Crater. Wait. Why am I lagging? Crater, Krusty Krab, look at how amazing, look at how beautiful, look at how fantastic, look at how marvelous, look at how fabulous this Krusty Krab is one of the most amazing, one of the most fantastic, one of the most incredible, magnificent obstacle courses I've ever played. And guess what? We're gonna be role-playing in this one. Why is no one actually giving me an ordered burger? No one is actually giving it to me. Actually, there's a freaking burger, Krabby Patty, and then actually they just gave me this with no customer. Maybe a ghost is actually giving me a burger. That's kind of weird sighting, but it doesn't matter because the fact is I could literally talk faster and look at how literally fast I could definitely speak. And guess what? You know what? I was actually timing myself. I went to school, and guess what? I was actually timing myself. You know that I was actually timing myself alone, independently, and I wanted to talk fast. And guess what? You know how fast I could literally talk? All I said was, I don't have a crush with Naomi anymore. And guess what? That is actually 8 words per second. That's so quick, so fast, so swiftly, rapidly fast. That is insane. That is insane. That is unstoppably unstoppable. Just to see how much Luis has been conquering this generation beta and how people are enjoying my content so far. It's amazing. Oh my gosh, look at this guy. Hello, hi. Hello, hi. That was pretty fast. Oh my gosh, that's so quick. This guy's actually in the video right now, and this guy's gonna be commenting in my video. I cannot breathe. Oh my gosh, because the guy is actually telling me to talk faster. Okay, good. Whew. I can't talk. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. I can't. Every time when I try, I want to talk fast, but even though I like to talk fast because of visual speed, and after that, because the fact is that I don't know. Sorry, I coughed. Oh, I coughed, guys. I cannot believe this. My gosh, I hope YouTube won't actually ban this. I really hope that YouTube is actually not gonna be banning me. And this is insane. So yeah, that's basically the whole video, whole point. I guess this guy is actually teleporting himself. He may have quitted, he may have surrendered, and he doesn't want to be in the video. But hopefully, this guy will actually see in this video. You know that? Yeah. Hopefully, that guy is gonna be seeing my video, and hopefully, there will be more people who will actually love me. And that will be insane. So we're gonna be playing not only one, but 3, any kind of Krusty Krab. I remember playing Cook Burgers and Obby Crater, Obstacle Course, Roblox, and guess what? I actually was playing it in like 3 kind of row. I think those 3 obstacle courses I've ever uploaded, and yeah, because my heart is actually beating quickly every time when I wanted to talk fast. But yeah, some people would say that, oh wait, I'm pooping. Wait a second. I gotta be focusing on the real game anyway. So this is what it looks like when I poop. Dude, this is so hilarious. Why are you guys watching me poop? That is so wrong. You guys are so wrong. You guys say that you guys have no right of privacy. What the fuck, bro? That's so wrong. That is shit. That is shitty shit. You know that. Anyway, let's continue with this one. Let's just continue with this. Let's see what else we're gonna definitely find here. What do we have here? This is a coming soon. Oh my gosh, coming soon. They're gonna be adding more materials, more food in this game. Yes. Thank you, Lord, so much for this. Thank you, Lord, for another day where I can definitely talk fast, where I can definitely compete. And yes, and I know you guys are actually telling me that I'm gonna be like, you know, streaming more. Yeah, sure, I should try to stream more, but usually I get like, you know, distracted with like studies, you know, that even if I have no studies left, even if I have no more like schoolworks, then I would just, you know, but if I have summer class because of this, it does not fucking matter because I'm actually like, you know, I'm like pretty much less already. Like the teacher told me that I need to like finish like 5 pretty much, but hopefully I won't get caught. Hopefully the school principal will see my channel and they will like, oh. And then after that, the school principal would say, hey, delete this channel. This channel is shit. That's what the principal would actually say. If she will get to see my channel. But I remember the time where, you know, I was caught because, like, you know, I was posting AI videos, artificial intelligence videos, and guess what? Rolling this generation beta, and this is how we rule generation beta. And I gotta be competing. I can't breathe, bro. I cannot breathe because of visual speed, bro. What happens? This is what happens because it's actually very fast. It's actually one of the fastest YouTubers of all time. It's trying to use a motorcycle. Oh my gosh. I'm not packing him, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not roasting him. No, it's basically like, you know, it's just usually like, you know, this is what happens when like whenever he visits to each and every country in the world. And guess what? After that, there's a mass media going on. That's insane. And yes, this is what happens, bro. That's a lot. And hopefully YouTube will recommend this video because I literally wanted to talk fast. And because the fact is, it's not enough to talk fast. YouTube is actually selling. That's what the YouTube supervisor is actually telling me. The YouTube supervisor, the YouTube terms of service is actually telling me that it's not enough to post videos. And this is the last one that I'm gonna be showing right now. Is this just the Krabby Patty? This is what it looks like. The whole thing is just basically filled with jellyfish and like, you know, the bottom of the ocean. And I know you guys are gonna be asking this and like, you know, if this was actually in the bottom of the ocean, why do you have no snorkel equipment? I know that's a good question, but made by you guys. I know, but like, you know, I am like, you know, I can breathe, you know, but if this is literally in the bottom of the ocean, you guys are actually telling me why are you, you know, still breathing underwater? That is a good, very equivalent good question, you know, that, but very eloquent question. So for me, I've been, you know, I think because that's the reason why I usually talk fast. No, it's basically like, you know, we're not underwater. We're basically like over, like, you know, over the water. Meaning like we're in a dimension where it's like, you know, like there's no water here and then like in a different dimension. Imagine this what happens when you die and then after that you would just like, you know, not like there's like water, like, you know, imagine imagine we would die and then after that we would get teleported here and then you would just like die in a different like we die in SpongeBob. But imagine, but like they're like SpongeBob episodes that reference death scenes. Like the plankton was served, kinda that kind of episode. I don't know if I can show this, but hopefully YouTube won't ban this. But it's kind of a little bit gory, by the way. So this is what happens usually every time when plankton gets served. You know, plankton is like one of the characters. I don't know, this guy. This is what happens when when he was served in the creepypasta episode. But you know, you guys were telling me to play more scary scenes videos because you really like to get your stress, anxiety, nervousness, try to increase productivity and all that stuff. But yeah, this is what happens though. This is what happens. There are some scenes in SpongeBob where it's like death, or like, you know, it's just different, you know that. But yeah, that's what happens when you usually get served and get splatted from a car. I'm just gonna wrap this up. You guys are actually enjoying my videos. You guys are the best. You guys are so awesome. You guys are so fast. You guys are so productive. Productively productive. You guys are so amazing. You guys are the best fans in the entire world. Even whenever I try to talk fast, you guys are still understanding what I'm saying. So yeah, thank you Lord for everything. Thank you guys so much for everything. And I'll see you guys next video. Okay, bye bye guys. Next obstacle course.